Hi, Capricorn. My name is Luciani. I'll be doing your love reading for the month of February 2019. Thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is a safe and welcoming and healing space. We welcome you with loving, open arms, okay? So, this energy is for people who are single, who are in committed relationships, and those who are dating, okay? So, Spirit guides. What are Capricorn's love messages for February 2018? It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of it all. Woo! Spirit. Mm. So, guys, if you feel like you really can't trust someone, you feel like you really can't open up to them, Spirit and angels are saying, hey, this person, whoever you're with or dating, they're safe to love. They're good to go, okay? They're willing to put effort in. They're willing to love you, okay? The way that you deserve to be loved. Okay, so let's see how they're coming out. So we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. And yes, heart to heart conversations is at the bottom of the deck. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Wow, this is beautiful. So I feel like this is very healing. I feel like this is really telling us to really open up our heart and really understand it's okay that, we've been through a lot. Sometimes it's hard for us to bounce back the way we need to bounce back. Um, this also can mean situations where, um, we closing our hearts and putting shields around our heart. How can love get in if we put a shield around it, right? A lot of guards. So again, your inner guidance will protect you, okay? And simultaneously, it will allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to others, people's trustworthiness, and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Again, make sure you ask your ancestors, ask your God, Jesus, Buddha, Elohim, whomever, I'm not sure, um, about how much trust that you have in yourself. Why do we guard our hearts? Okay? We have to open our hearts for love to come in. Love can't come in through a closed door. Okay? Also, make sure that you are caring a little bit more about yourself so that you could be able to listen and follow a lot of information that can be coming in. With chemistry, somebody is very magnetic, very highly, highly attractive. Um, Also with chemistry, that's law of attraction energy. Someone that has this very magnetic energy about them that draws people to them. Okay. This is pleasurable sensations, right? This can also be chemistry that can really get your mind off things. Um, this could mean that if you guys are single right now, Capricorns, if you just met somebody, yes, it's safe to love them. It's a green light. This is good news. This person is all of that, okay? Trust it. If you don't trust it, please let this attraction come in, pure attraction. Not, if this is hot in the pants energy, I don't see it even being the case of one night stand energy. I see someone who's coming into you that you're very attracted to, but you're scared. You don't want to be hurt again. Or this is them. You guys have a lot of mm, You know, that energy of, right? Um, if this is a committed relationship, you guys might have to tap into the chemistry of each other. It could be lack of chemistry is causing relationship issues and also personal discontent. And it has a lot to do with you guys restoring each other's devotion between and efforts between each other, having that passion and romance that can be revived through being playful with each other, being thoughtful, being having time together and caring gestures. Okay. But again, someone has to be open to do that and with heart to heart conversations to truly talk about how what you guys personally been through and all of that jazz and really understand each other. um it can be a really healing time that you guys can reignite that chemistry within you two. So let's pull some more tarot to get some more information. But I'm excited. I think something's coming in for you, Capricorns, that it is exciting. But you gotta be open to it. hmm Okay, so let's get right into it. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be you, okay? With the Devil card in the reverse, this can be you. With the Capricorn energy coming out, and with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Wow, okay. Wow, Capricorn. Whew. Hmm. That's powerful. Okay, so we have Eight of Wands in reverse here. We have the Empress, and we have the Moon card. Okay. So again, at the bottom of the deck, there's something that we have to start thinking about before we do certain things so that we don't have to put ourselves in really any bad energies, right? Any consequences for our actions. Here we have someone, look, this might be you, Capricorn, because this is beautiful. This is a woman who really just is very comfortable. She's content. She's have her material abundance. She's looking for her material abundance, but it has to come from the fact that she has to start healing with the Devil card in the reverse. There's a level of healing that needs to happen here, physical healing, things that we are unbounding ourselves from, right? Um, this could also mean um, again, you don't want to find something's very lustful. You don't want to be too lustful or even greed, abuse, evil, self destruction, right? But again, this can also mean a lot of physical healing or needing physical healing and unbounding ourselves because with the Nine of Wands here in the reverse, we definitely are feeling imprisoned. um there's definitely obstacles and you just feel like very displeasured, right? Just a lot of obstacles. And I think that it has a lot to do with someone's lusty behavior or someone's greed and just a lot of temptations that are being offered. And hmm, this is interesting. Alrighty. Okay, so let me see. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, right? Again, she's magnificent. Okay, she's an heir, very materially secured, but she must unbound herself first because there's a lot of lusty behavior around her or him. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles, this isn't gender new. This is gender neutral. So that Queen of Pentacles, that divine feminine energy, could obviously be a man or a woman because we have yin and yang in all of us, right? But that's a different conversation. But anywho, this energy is very magnificent. But what's called is called something is being delayed and a lot of obstacles because someone has to unbound themselves. And it has a lot to do. Hmm, there's an indecision. It could be an indecision that's being not being made, and or you guys are really needing to really go on some sort of spiritual undertaking because you're just noticing all of the issues and problems and obstacles that are going on. And with it's safe to love you, right? It's safe to love. That can have a lot to do with just how you feel about yourself. It's safe to love yourself again to possibly make a decision that's really important for you, right? Because you are kind, you are gentle. Trust your intuitive senses with respect of other people's trustworthiness. Trust it. Because again, if this person with this Eight of Wands in reverse, there's a lot of obstacles that comes in the way of your futile efforts. Someone's being deceptive, someone's not who they are. Someone's very, very intuitive too. Someone's very intuitive and but at the same time with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, there's just disputes, even jealousy. Someone could even be jealous of someone's magnetic energy, their empress energy, this divine feminine energy. They're beautiful, right? They got a lot of energy. They got a lot of jealousy surrounding them because of how fertile their creativities and they can just create in the physical realm manifestations all the time, and they're very intuitive, very spiritually aligned, really can cut through the bullshit emotionally and see things for what they really are. And again, with Empress and Moon card here back to back, again, that's a lot of intuition there. That's a lot of prophetic dreams and imaginations and introspections and just that sixth sense of things, right? And again, it makes them very magnetic. But again, there's a lot of jealousy that they're experiencing because of who they are, or they're a jealous person because this energy has a lot of lusty behavior, a lot of greediness here, a lot of obstacles and delays, and they're just trying to get financial security. But when you're in and when you're looking to get financial security, you can't look at it from this very toxic energy. You have to release how you view money so that you can have the attainment of it. This is a very security card, someone who's looking for financial security. And you can't go about it in a very lustful, toxic way. Maybe releasing how you want to get to this and really starting going into the spiritual realm, because again, it could turn toxic and very quickly, and it causes a lot of delays in your life because of it, a lot of delays. So you don't want to get in your own way. Make sure it's safe for you to love what you're working on, but also safe for you to love. Mm. I feel like this energy is jealous of this energy. So if you're in a relationship, Capricorn, where someone's jealous of you, you see it. You see it. You see how amazing you are. You see that you're this Empress energy. You see that you could create uh, many times over and over and over again. But there's a lot of disputes because of how, I guess, amazing you are. Um, Again, with chemistry, you know how to call in attraction, you know how to call in beautiful things to bring them into fruition. Very, very, very feminine, magnetic energy here. Here, I feel like someone's very in your life that's very financially secure, but it's something about them that is very toxic and it kind of makes you jealous or it causes disputes and obstacles in your relationship. And again, it's frustrating, it's annoying, and I feel like this energy over here, whether it's you or them, they need to realize it's safe to love you. They don't have to be jealous of you. They don't have to. Again, I feel like with the devil card in the reverse here, they need to start picking spiritual things over um, lust, or maybe picking physical healing over greed. Because again, they're causing their own delays because they want this financial security and abundance, and they're blocking it and they're guarding their heart, not realizing that they're in their own way. And this has maybe, if this is definitely have a lot to do with um, a relationship that you're in, you or them really have to being too greedy or being too lustful with them, or maybe they're so lustful because you're very magnetic or they're very magnetic, or I see this energy is very sensual, very, very feminine, very attracting, very, very attracting. But again, I think there's a level of jealousy here. This is a very intuitive energy, very, very attracting energy. I'm talking about like just spiritually attracting. Um, it can also be sexually attracting. But again, there's a lot of disputes. There's a lot of jealousy. And the jealousy is coming from the fact that someone's jealousy because they they really have their guard up, Capricorn. They can't love you the way they want to love you is because they have their guard up and they're jealous of you. Now that's something to say. I'm sorry to say that. Who wants to be in a relationship when their partner is jealous of them? That's weird. But that's what I'm seeing. And they have their own kind of toxic behavior that they're looking to get out of. And some of the toxic behavior has a lot to do with them not really trusting you, not really opening up their heart the way they would like to. They might be focused on, um, wow, that just flew right there. So I can't even, that's Hierophant in the reverse right here. So let's get into it. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the Hermit, wow. Wowzers. Somebody get cut off. That was very, very surprising. Someone gets cut out, Capricorn. You leave or they leave. This Eight of Cups is like someone just walking away and finding something higher, finding something more spiritually aligned for them. And it comes out here on this energy. Someone is wanting to attract how they attract. There's a lot of jealousy that's going on in their life or your life, Capricorn, that is impeding on your manifestations, on what you want to bring into this fruition, bringing you to call of action, and you're starting to sense it. There's a level of sense and sixth sense and really seeing it from like a prophetic dreams. You're getting it's coming through your dreams that you might have to leave someone behind. Or they feel like this because they see how it's getting in the way of them really getting into this action oriented state that they would like to be in. Also with the Empress there, um, with the Empress there, that's also about again creativity, fertility, abundance, imagination, love being rewarded to them. They want to leave someone behind. You want to leave someone behind, they want to leave somebody behind because it could be a lack of chemistry in this relationship. And it has a lot to do with the fact that this person it has their guard up. With the Hierophant here in the reverse, right? The Hierophant there in the reverse, that's all about someone not being able to collaborate with. Um, That's all about somebody just get bad advice, someone who's very petty, guys, um, very conforming, they're very intolerant. They are just conform. They're just conform to their behavior. They're very petty. Um, hmm, they could also be very lustful. And even though they're looking to be very secured, even though this might feel secured relationship, like Capricorn, they might have a lot of lust and petty behaviors that causes their own delays in life, right? Their own shortages in life, obstacles and adversities. They have adversities in life. They're always displeasured. They're always displeased with life because I don't know. Again, they're guarded. They're guarded. They're guarded. They don't freely open up themselves to experience magnificence in their life. And they must, or you have to heal, go into like really choosing spirituality and spiritual alignment and not for lusty ones. Because if they're deep in their soul, is this energy toxic as fuck, petty as fuck. If this is you or them, but they're petty and toxic and it causes their own adversities, it's like bad luck and they're guarded. And yes, they're secured at the very least of things, though. Okay. They definitely try to keep themselves secure. That might, or you might feel like that's the most important thing in your life to be secured. But outside of that, it seems like no one's really working on being spiritually aligned. Everyone's participating in toxic behavior, greedy behavior, very guarded. Is causing their own delays and adversities because, again, attraction, law of attraction. You get what you are attracted to. You get what you think about. You get what you put out in the world. You know, karmic energy with the devil card in reverse. Someone's getting their bad karma here. And they're creating their own bad karma, that is. And they don't even realize it because they're so conformed to how they feel and think and do. And it causes, they're guarded, or you're guarded, Capricorn. Um, in this energy over here, I just feel like they see the jealousy that this person could be very jealous with the devil card in the reverse. They could be very jealous of you. That you could be very jealous of someone. It could go either way, but someone's very jealous of you. In a whole relationship, someone's jealous of you because they're toxic and they're guarded and they're petty. And you're just like free flowing, bringing in all of these good energies. You're seeing how beautiful you are. You see how magnetic you are. And at this point, you're just ready to just up and leave for something grander because you really truly deserve it. And with the in the middle, the Hermit, yes, y'all, because of someone's pettiness, Someone's conformities leave you guys in hermit stage, meaning this. It means that someone has to, okay, so let me just go back to the Eight of Cups. There's a level of maturity here that has to go. There's some sort of growth here. There's some sort of sacrifice. Someone that might be sacrificing this relationship to go higher in life, to go into their hermit mode so that they could really truly find counsel and wise decisions and really go into that space by themselves, a spiritual space to find retreat and spiritual retreat, wisdom, right? Meeting with masters, whatever the case is, that's what both of you guys need. Because I feel like this energy is very beautiful, whether it's you or them. It's just like there's a lot of domestic disputes, a lot. You guys go through, y'all go back and forth a lot, and you're starting to see, or they're starting to see, that this energy is in their own way. They actually are magnificent, but I just don't see them seeing, they're not working on being a better person, or they have to work on being a better person. They might be coming out of toxic behaviors that they used to be in all the time. Um, but again, with that Hermit in the reverse, I mean, that Hierophant in the reverse, and that none of, yeah, it just seems like, again, it's like adversities incoming. And they might even have a hard time with some addictions, or you are having a hard time with like sexual perversities, or um, objectifying certain situations, money, greediness, just, anybody who's having a hard time with, um, anything that's really, really something that we really can't overcome and we're looking to overcome, but we're having adversities doing it, even if it's smoking cigarettes, trying to overcome it, but we're having a hard time. But again, you don't want to be conformed to it. You have the magnificence to really come out of the situations, and it's also safe for you to love yourself. It's safe for you to open yourself up. It's safe and open to see this person in a real way, because being guarded, how can love come in? They're coming in as attraction to you, Capricorn. They're coming in as love to you, as flowing energy. They might be jealous of you because you might are very secured for the most part. Or for example, you guys are having a lot of domestic disputes. I'm not going to say who is who, whose fault it is, but again, there's a lot of domestic disputes and frustrations, and it's really getting in the way of their own creativity. And they are seeing it through their dreams. They are getting messages, Capricorn, whether it's you or them. This energy, whether it's your partner, they have not a clue how tuned in you are, or you don't have a clue how tuned in your partner is. They see it. They see what is everything. They see this very, very, very bottom of someone. How, no matter how toxic, or and they try to hide it. They can't this person sees it. And since they see it and it's kind of like not aligned to who they are and what they would like to attract in their life, they're looking to find it higher within themselves with the Hermit card here in the middle. It seems like you guys have to really step away from each other for a while and go into this Hermit mode and really go into like a spiritual retreat. Okay. If you're single, okay, take some time out for yourself. Leave something behind. If this is even a job, I'll say love reading here, but say this is like Something that's weighing you down. Maybe you might be feeling like being single for too long is weighing you down, even though that you're very independent. You're very, very got it together financially. You're beautiful. You're smart and intelligent. Something's weighing you down, possibly even addictions that's causing adversities in your life. This could be addictions to being conformed to me, feeling like you're guarded to love. Open up. Open up to love. Know how attracting you are. Know how intuitive you are. Know how creative and spiritually action oriented you are. And maybe leaving the whole material aspect away for a while and taking this like a sabbatical, maybe taking a week or two off at work if you're allowed it that time, and really go on like a yoga retreat or a meditation retreat, something that can really you can start opening up your heart chakra, and really finding that chemistry within yourself that you could become this magnetic force, finding passions in your creativities again, using your six senses, going into the creative forces in the world. You guys are both wise. If you're in a committed relationship, you guys are both wise, but you guys have to go separate ways because someone is extremely petty. Someone just isn't a grown up here, okay? They're guarded, they're toxic, they're very independent, but they have a lot of adversities, and at this point, it's causing a lot of domestic disputes, a lot of quarrels, a lot of jealousy, whatever the case is. And this energy over here is just ready. They're just they're just, they're walking behind it. They are leaving it behind. They want something higher. Okay? And they're spiritually in tuned. They're very magnetic and attractive, whether that's you or them. But they know what they want, and they don't want to deal with toxic behavior. They don't want to deal with pettiness. They don't want to deal with someone else's adversities. They don't want to deal with someone's guarded behavior. They're guarding their heart from them. And at this point, it's just like they're just trying to see what's out there spiritually, right? So this is you just ready to get up and go and get up out of here, okay? So guys, oh, if you were dating and you just met someone, I'm sorry, if you just met someone who was very lusty, I would suggest you leaving them behind because there's definitely someone that aligns with your spirit better, Capricorn, okay? You don't have to settle for someone who is very lusty and is not resonating with your spirit, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.